about your continuous glucose monitors. I know that they're really cool gadgets. Tracking your glucose is a great way to track data and to overall see your insulin sensitivity. I actually think tracking your glucose is a better way to sense your insulin sensitivity more than tracking ketones. If you're using a breath meter, that is a great way to track ketones. If you're using a blood meter, that is a little less accurate. If you're using urine strips, I think you should throw them out because they don't really do much to tell you if you're in ketosis. I have a video on that topic if you want to check it out. It's on testing ketones and some of the misconceptions on that. But I just wanted to talk briefly about your continuous glucose monitors. I think I will be doing the NutriSense. They had reached out to me a little while back right before I was pregnant, and we didn't want to do it when I was pregnant. So now that I am no longer pregnant, I think I will be using one of those. I had used one on my own during my healing journey, and then I took it off because I was obsessing. There was a time during my healing journey that I actually put my glucometer in my desk drawer for about 2 months because, again, I've shared before that a lot of my healing had to do with surrendering the need to be in control. And I was obsessed about tracking my glucose and ketones and all that. So I really had to surrender that for a while, and it was really helpful to do. But today I want to talk specifically about when your blood sugar is within range. Say you ran an experiment. You had some berries or an apple or some sourdough bread and your blood sugar didn't spike at all. I mean, that's where I'm at. It's really good. But I still want to share that just because your blood sugar is not spiking doesn't mean your insulin isn't spiking. The reason your blood sugar doesn't spike, if it doesn't spike, means that you're insulin sensitive. It's because of insulin. Insulin covers it. It keeps it where it needs to be. And that's good that you're insulin sensitive. But if you are trying to lose weight, don't just think that if your blood sugar is stable that you're going to be losing weight. That's not how it works. If your blood sugar is stable, you're insulin sensitive, but you could still be triggering a lot of insulin, which is our fat storage hormone. When insulin is elevated, fat is being stored, not burnt, not utilized, which is why a low insulin or low carb, zero carb diet is a really great way to burn fat, because we burn a lot of fat when insulin is low. And so I just wanted to point this out because I've noticed just from seeing things online, and even a couple of my clients had this misunderstanding of if my blood sugars are stable, then I am burning fat. And that is not true. If your blood sugars are stable, then you're insulin sensitive and you have the ability to burn fat. But if you're spiking your insulin all the time, you're not burning fat, you're storing it. And that's just the nature of insulin and fat and blood sugar, glucose. So I really just wanted to make a short video to clear this up. This is more of like a short than a long video, but I will be probably doing a continuous glucose monitor sometime within the next month or so, and I'll be sharing some of that with you guys. If you have questions in particular on tracking glucose, tracking ketones, insulin sensitivity, anything pertaining to that, let me know your questions down below and I will do another video just answering your questions. So I look forward to seeing those, and I hope this cleared it up for someone. Don't just look at the ketones, don't just look at the glucose. Think about everything that's going on and what causes that glucose to spike. It's very, very good if your glucose stays stable, like a flat line. That's where a lot of healing happens. But it doesn't mean that you're always burning fat.